Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Can you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Khang. I'm 16 years old. I'm living in CTHE apartment in Văn Quán district, Hà Đông, Hà Nội. My favorite hobby is playing video games. Sometimes I will play badminton with my friend.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's your favorite video game to play?
My favorite video games is like the type of game like battle royale or gacha game. Yeah.
Okay. Is that a single player game or multiplayer game?
Yeah, the battle royale is multiplayer game and gacha game is single player games.
Okay. Let's
That's what
talk
it's
about a bit about yourself, Vinh. How long have you been studying English for?
I have been studying English for 6 years.
6 years. Wow.
Yes.
And how has your experience been learning a new language? Have you been enjoying it?
Yeah. Sometimes I'm enjoying learning English, but sometimes it's very exhausting to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
What benefits do you think someone can have from learning a new language?
Okay, I will take an example in English. If you study English well, you can achieve a high school IELTS degree, and with that degree, you will have a big advantage to the university. Like most of the university school in Vietnam will let you pass instead of taking entrance exam.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So you mentioned IELTS score. Why are you studying the IELTS exam or for the IELTS exam?
Because of the advantage for university.
Okay, which university would you like to go to?
I think it's um I think I didn't decide it yet.
You haven't decided yet. Okay. Have you decided what you may want to study?
Mm, no.
Not yet. Yeah, too
Yes.
early, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about living places. Do you live in a house or a flat?
Like I said, I live in an apartment.
Apartment. Okay, okay. In England, they call apartments flats, so you could say yes, I live in a flat.
Yeah.
Do you like living there?
Um, I think I really like living in an apartment because I really enjoy the view of the window because I live in the fifth floor of the apartment.
Okay. Do you have any good facilities in the area that you live in?
Yeah, I think the facility of my apartment it is quite normal. Like it's not too bad and it's not too good. Everything it like setting perfectly.
Tell me about your neighborhood, Vinkang.
My neighborhood usually they are like my fam or uh, about my neighborhood. I think uh, like a police live opposite to me and a family live next to me.
Okay. And is it easy to travel around your neighborhood?
And yes, because it's an apartment. It's just like a really long hallway, and
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Can you tell me about the weather in Vietnam? What's the weather like in Vietnam?
the weather in Vietnam is usually very hot and very cold. Like uh, it's very hot in summer that you can have a lot of great activities, especially for students. Like you can visiting grandparents or enjoy the beach, like doing some a lot of activity in the beach, like having barbecue with your friends and or playing volleyball or enjoy the scenery of the beach.
Okay. Good.
And uh,
Does the weather affect your mood at all, Kang?
yes, it's fit my mood.
How
Um,
so?
yeah, because in summer there's a lot of activity that I have include for you, and uh, yeah, I think I just
Mood is
I
the
just
way you feel.
think I'm fine with it.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah,
Do you prefer hot or cold weather?
I prefer hot weather.
Okay, what's your favorite season?
My favorite season is summer.
Last question about weather, I promise.
Yes.
If you had to advise someone traveling to Vietnam, which season would you tell him to visit Hanoi in, and why?
Visit Hanoi. I think I will recommend my friend to visit in Vietnam in Hanoi. I think I will recommend him visit in summer.
Okay, why summer?
Yeah, because the weather in summer is like um it's not too hot, but like in the summer, there's a lot of tourist attraction in Hanoi, like the mausoleum or
Mm,
Hoàn Kiếm Lake.
mm, mm.
That you can enjoy the scene. Like if you go to Hoàn Kiếm Lake, you can if you find a peaceful moment in there, then there's a really fit for you. Or if you want to learn a little bit of Vietnam history, then you can go to the mausoleum to meet our great leader, Ho
Okay,
Chi Minh.
okay, all right. And it does get a bit cold in the winter in Hanoi
Yeah.
as well. Let's move on to speaking part two.
Yes.
Here is your question. Describe an interesting animal that you've seen. You should say the following: what animal it was, what it was doing, when and where you saw it, and explain how you feel about this animal. Okay, give you 45 seconds to prepare.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Khang, can you tell me about an interesting animal?
Okay. About my interesting animal, my favorite animal is a giraffe. Um, it's like a type of animal that have very that impressed me by its height, especially its neck, and what it was doing. I think when I saw it, it's having a milk. It's eating the leaf on the tree, and I saw it in the I saw it in the zoo that I can really remember. Like that was a very long time. Um, how I feel about this animal, like the first time I see this animal, I was very impressed by its height, and yeah, I just really want to feeding it or riding it along. Yeah.
Okay, interesting, interesting. You chose the giraffe. Okay, let's talk a bit more about animals. What kind of animals do people keep in their homes in Vietnam?
In Vietnam, most of the animal they keeping in the in house, like they usually cat or dog. Um,
Domestic animals,
yeah,
cats, dogs as pets.
sometimes vet or um, sometimes vet or crocodile if they want.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right, that's interesting. Many animals are becoming extinct nowadays. Why do you think this is happening, and what do you think can be done about this?
I think firstly, the main cause the main cause of the type of animal extinct is most of the cause is by the human, um like um humans humans is ruining the habitats of the animal, like uh deforestation or deforestation or uh like the human activity is ruining the environment, and
Okay.
that lead to the extinct of some type of animal.
Okay, yes, I agree with you. It is largely our fault that animals are becoming extinct.
Yes.
Do you think animals are well treated in Vietnam?
I think I think yes, the animal in Vietnam is well treating um, like most of the zoo keeping the animal to keeping them safe and not leading them to their instincts uh, and you can see most of the dog and the cat in our country is very fat and have well treating.
Okay, all right. They're
Yeah.
well fed, so they're very fat. Okay.
Yeah.
Last question. Experiments for beauty products, skincare products, hair care products are often tested on animals. Do you think this is ethical?
Could you ask it again?
I'm saying beauty products, lotions,
uh,
skincare products, right, are often tested on animals. Do you think this is ethical? Do you think it's the right thing to do?
I think this is not the right thing to do because like um, we produce the products from the animal like a crocodile for the back or for lotion or for some medicine. I think I feel bad for the animal because because we have to took their skin or their part of the body to make the products that make the animal that can leading that is the one of the cause that leading the animal into the extinction.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. That is the end of your speaking test.
Thank you.